Hello, and welcome back for yet another episode of RV Life. What I Eat in a Week? Brought to you by the Danae Collective. Hi, I'm Danae, and this is episode 42. When I tell you I was having such a hard time this morning, oh my god. So I woke up, I didn't really feel like getting out of bed. I knew I had a bunch of dishes in the sink, but I was also hungry, and I'm like, well, I have to clean all those dishes before I can cook. And then I also have to break out like my camera so I can do any of this stuff. And I was just like, I don't feel like having to do any of that right now. So like some 4 or 5 hours later, I'm finally like, you know what? I can't stand it. I need to make something to eat. So here I am making a very late breakfast. I was in the mood for pancakes, so I decided I was going to take an apple, which you see me cutting up here. I'm also saving the apple seeds because I'm hoping that I can let those just kind of naturally dry out. And then maybe I can plant them like I did with my lemon and orange seeds and perhaps grow something, right? So I'm dicing up the apple. I don't have sugar because I don't use sugar. But I think I added some date syrup or butter to this pan to let the apples kind of cook down along with some cinnamon. And then once those cool off, I'm going to add them to my pancake batter, which is what I'm making right here. So I have mashed up 1 banana with an egg. I am going to add some pancake mix. You can see that I'm doing a couple different angles with this video. So, I want to say I probably did like a 1/4 cup of pancake mix, did some oat milk and cinnamon. I had not thought about it at the time. I kind of completely forgot that I had like this vanilla paste in the fridge, but I could have added that. I also put some peanut butter in here and a mixture of hemp seeds and chia seeds because I really wanted, I guess like a chia seed pancake. So once everything is mixed up and has the right consistency, I'm going to go ahead and add that to my pan. Let the bottom kind of solidify before I add my little chunks of apple. And then I give the pancakes a flip. On top of that, I am going to put some fresh berries because that's what I had in my kitchen. And I have just been on like a major fruit kick, so much so that I didn't realize that there wasn't really anything else to eat that would be quick and easy to throw together because, of course, the majority of my things are in the freezer. Not to say that they can't be defrosted quickly or anything, but it's just like almost everything in the fridge is condiments and a bunch of fruit. But I have been absolutely living for my grapes, my strawberries, blueberries. Recently I bought some blackberries, and it's just, don't know why, but man, I've been craving fruit. I mean, I'm not trying to edit the next video or anything, so by all means, proceed to lay right in the way. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I think I mentioned this in the last episode, but I have been craving salmon. So I stopped at the grocery store, got a fillet of salmon that came on a cedar plank, and just because of the way that this oven is set up, I didn't feel like it would be safe or smart to just go ahead and put the cedar plank in by itself, and I don't have like a little cookie sheet pan or something that size to fit in the oven that I wanted to put it on that would, protect it. So instead I had to use a casserole dish. I am also using a different little casserole dish for my couscous, which is a Parmesan flavored one. I added garlic and herb seasoning to it and some red onion, added the hot water, and let that go ahead and just sit and steam for a bit. I am using what's left of the shredded carrot along with, I think it's like 4 or 5 garlic cloves that I'm just smashing and throwing in. And then some kale as well. And that's going to go over the couscous to act as a bed for half of the fillet of salmon. And then the other half is going to be for my lunch. Thank you so much for joining us on yet another episode of RV Life, What I Eat in a Week, brought to you by the Danae Collective. Don't forget to like and subscribe in order to get notified of additional content we release every Sunday. Have a wonderful week. Come back and see us again. Bye.